And joining me live now is Mumtaz Patel, the daughter of Ahmed Patel, formerly the political secretary and chief advisor to Sonia Gandhi. She is a leader of the Congress party in her own right. Mumtaz, welcome. This is Mumtaz's first interview since the Bihar debacle for the Congress party. Mumtaz, you put out a scathingly worded tweet in the wake of what happened in the Bihar election for the Congress party, where you said, and I want to read out what you said in that tweet before I ask you my first question. You said, no excuses, no blame game, no introspection. It's time to look within and accept reality. Till when will countless loyal ground workers who have stayed with the party through thick and thin wait to see success? Instead, it's failure after failure due to power concentrated in the hands of a few who are totally disconnected with ground reality and are responsible for the misery and rout of the grand old party time and again. And mark my words, these same people will be rewarded again and again because they have made themselves indispensable with their control and power. Mumtaz, my first question to you, and this is acknowledging that you are from a Congress family, you have grown up in a Congress family, you respect the Congress, and I respect that very much. But these were very strong and honest words, Mumtaz, where you have talked and called out something that very few people are brave enough to do about power being concentrated in the hands of a few within the Congress party. What did you mean? Who did you mean, Mumtaz?
Firstly, thank you very much. I was about to first say that I belong to the Congress family. It is my love and respect for the Congress ideology, but let me correct you. I'm not a Congress leader. I'm just another ordinary Congress karyakarta. My father must have been Ahmed Patel. I'm very proud of it, but I do not count myself as a leader because I'm just here, and I would very much like to work hard and see it strong once again. This tweet came from pure emotions. It had nothing to do with my personal journey in the Congress. But when I started seeing the numbers unfold on TV, it just made me feel really, really sad about these countless workers across the country who've just been seeing defeat year after year. And these are karyakartas, these are workers who have loyally stood with the party. And I have myself personally been witness to people who've been with us for decades. I mean, I have also met voters who've been voting for the Congress party since after independence. I've been to villages. I might not have that much experience working for the Congress party, but whatever that I've managed to see across the country. But do not forget, I come from a family which has been with the Congress for 40 plus years, and in fact more, because my grandfather also was associated. And our house has seen every small karyakarta to every big chief minister walking in and out. So we've been a part of that journey. And it pains me to see the organization crumble the way it is, because there is no decentralization of power. Maybe you can ask me more questions, but let me put it like that as much as we talk about decentralization, it does not really happen it's just verbally or on paper. But when you actually come down to it, the decisions are taken here from Delhi. And I think Delhi is completely disconnected from what is happening out there in the districts, in the talukas, in the panchayats.
I appreciate you clarifying that, what you said was out of emotion, Mumtaz, but you were also very specific. And the reason I ask this is because it is very rare for someone to tell the truth within the Congress, because like you pointed out, it seems that the coterie is disconnected, and that's the reason why those who are doing all the hard work have to face all these defeats in election after election. So I ask you once again, this coterie that you're talking about, who are they? Why do you think they are disconnected? Why does this keep happening in the Congress, in your view, ma'am?
Okay, look, first thing that I would like to say is that it is our party leader, our leader Rahul Gandhi ji, who has said that speak up, and everybody has the right to say what they want. Yeah. So that is why I don't stop myself from speaking what I see, what hurts me, what pains me, and whatever I'm saying, I say it out of complete support, love and respect towards the party. It's not other people are scared of saying it, maybe they have much more to lose. Me personally, I would say I have nothing much to lose. Maximum, I mean, I would be sidelined, but I'm still, like I said, I'm just an ordinary karyakarta of the party, but not just a karyakarta, I'm a voter of the party. Ever since I've voted, it's just been for this party. And I wish to see a very strong opposition, which eventually forms the government once again. And today, with 20% vote share, we still are a principal opposition party that that has a base across the country. We're the only party that has base across the country. But to see it going this way does not make any sense to me, because when Rahul ji talks about democracy, we're talking not just about BJP versus the Congress. Today, politics or the situation in our country is such that we are fighting. It's a system against democracy. And that system is what we talk about, that it's centralization of power. All the agencies, all the institutions have been captured. We repeat it again and again. Our leader says it again and again. There is a problem. We're facing some many serious issues. And for that very reason, the party organization and functioning has to change with the changing times. We cannot function the way we did 10 years ago, 20 years ago, 30 years ago. We're facing a different India. We're facing a different government. We're facing a different, by opposition, I mean our opponents. And the way we are going is not the way we'll be able to fight this system. So again, like I said, it's just coming out of pure emotions. It's not personal frustration, as many are trying to say. I would like to also say that after this tweet, I did hear many people saying it cannot come from her, she being an ultra elite because she's Ahmed Patel's daughter. But I would like to say that, yes, my father also wielded a lot of power, but at the same time, my father was not disconnected. That office of his saw from the chief minister to a small karyakarta or a sarpanch also walking in. He gave a patient and equal hearing to everyone, regardless of their stature in the party, which is not the case today. Today, even me as Ahmed Patel's daughter does not know who to go to and approach or even ask to solve a problem. There are so many issues in my own district, but nobody listens. Who do we go to? Who do we ask? There's nobody to guide us. So there is a problem somewhere. It's very easy to sit and say, you Ahmed Patel's daughter, you need to shut up. You can't say. Well, I have to say today, because I can see people who depended on my father are completely lost, who have no place to go and, sort out their issues, who have nobody to rely on, they have nobody to go to. So many people say that we have no one that we can speak to in Delhi. You don't get appointments. You don't get to meet any senior leader. So what is going on?
Mumtaz, your father, Ahmed Patel, advised Sonia Gandhi and the leadership of the Congress party during its most successful time. He had the reputation for giving some of the finest backroom political advice, and that's why he had such a towering reputation. It is not even comparable with what one is seeing now. And the coterie that you talk about, I want to ask you, do you believe that they're giving Rahul Gandhi and Sonia Gandhi incorrect advice, that they are protecting them from the reality of what's happening on the ground? Do you think that's what is wrong?
I don't know whether they're giving incorrect advice or correct advice, but at the end of the day, we are not winning elections. At least back in the days when there was a coterie, which my father was a part of, as they say, we were winning elections. We were running a successful government. We had alliances in place. We had the alliance dharma going. We had respect for each other. I mean, there was a system in place. It doesn't seem that there is a system in place. It's very easy to blame, but I feel maybe it's a very simplistic approach or a reasoning that I have, that everybody is just selfish and worried about their own position within the party, which is why nobody is united enough to fight a larger issue at hand. And I think today, my tweet, I go back to that not we, as in the leadership, owes accountability to the karyakartas, because they are the backbone of your party and they are the ones who are working. But due to decisions on top, good or bad, I'm not commenting on it, but due to decisions on top, due to only loyal people being rewarded, or people who have who have shown door to failure after failure, they're the only ones, because they're surrounding you, and probably they're controlling everything, which is why the right people do not manage to get through. And anyway, nobody's voices are heard. I have had people across the country who reached out to me after this tweet saying that you said it. I don't know why others are scared to say it, but this is something that we all are speaking up for the benefit of the party, because we want to see this party rise and shine once again, and we need this country to have a strong opposition. A democracy will only function when there is a strong opposition in place, and as the grand old party, I think we owe it to the country.
Last question, Mumtaz. Are you trying to meet with Rahul Gandhi or the Gandhis and convey these strong words coming from someone like you, no less than Ahmed Patel's daughter? It counts for something. These are not words from, just anybody. In a disciplined party, Ahmed Patel's daughter speaking will hold a lot of weight. Why don't you meet them and tell them this?
I don't know about that. The media is giving it a lot of weight. I don't know whether it makes a difference to the party or not. I mean, I'm here as a well-wisher. I'm here as somebody who has seen the ups and downs of the Congress party. We've burnt the midnight oil with our father as a family. We've seen the ups and downs. We've suffered. We've faced criticism. We've faced the plaque, everything. So we've been equally a part of that journey, even if as a family we were not in politics or not in power.
Yeah.
But we've also contributed and seen the good days of the Congress party, and we'd like to see it again. Let's hope that, we can collectively come together and be the opposition that we needed to.
There is no opposition without the Congress party. I completely agree with you.
Absolutely.
And India needs a strong opposition. I applaud you for being honest. I applaud you for taking my questions, Mumtaz. It was a pleasure listening to you. I hope your words reach the leadership as well. I'm sure they're tuning in to India Matters tonight, because even though you're being very modest about it, you are Ahmed Patel's daughter. That counts for something within the grand old party. Thank you, Mumtaz, for being with me tonight here.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.